Alright, frienderinos, welcome back. I decided, let's go and, visit the cinema with Haru, eh? Let's go ahead and at least do some of these special friendo events. Instead of just coffee whenever, like, you know. Like, I'm really tempted, actually, to go ahead and do some more of him, but now he's gonna be available again, and, I don't know, man. I would rather, I don't know. I'm hanging with Haru. Would you like to go see a movie right now? I have about a week left, so why don't we take a break? There's a thriller that's out called Packsaw. What do you think? If you can handle that kind of stuff, that is. It's really interesting that she wants to go see a horror movie. It's so interesting to see that side of Haru. Let's go see it. Thank you. Alright, it's in front of the movie theater in Shinjuku.
Please, no! The elephant! It's coming this way! Game over.
I can certainly handle this sort of stuff. Stop pretending, Morgan. It's okay. Just, you know, duck your head back in the bag, cover your ears until it's over, and you'll know it's over when you feel yourself being picked up. It's all good, Morgana. You don't have to act like a man. An's not here, so, I mean, what reason do you have? After watching this scary movie, I got the feeling I have more guts than I did before. It's so interesting that Haru... And look at her, just like, you know, like, not scared at all. She's great. It's interesting that she's into that kind of stuff. Ah, it was so fun. My palms are so sweaty. How was it for you? Do you like scary movies? I like them a lot.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, me too. It's so interesting. Someone like her being into those so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun. It's too scary to watch these alone. I didn't have any friends I could ask for, so... I guess it's about the thrills, like it is for most people that enjoy... I mean, hell, I like playing Resident Evil and stuff. And I can sort of understand the scare thrill thing, but I don't like watching horror movies. I only really play horror games. That's because I prefer video games as a medium of entertainment regardless. Because it's not just entertainment to me. It's an experience that's so all-encompassingly satisfying that nothing else can come close to it as far as other forms of media are concerned. I love games so much. It's time we come back home.
Hey!
Ah, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Oh, yeah, that's right. We can only read the touristy stuff, because there's no reason to read all the stuff that we have maxed stats for, which is every stat. So, yeah, none of the stat-related books are going to be of use to us. Let's just keep going down these tourist books until we find one that we haven't read before. If we do. So there's on planetariums. Oh, yeah, there we go, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I hadn't read most of these, so this is unlocking some places to take people to see dialogue options and things, and perhaps do some other side activities. Though I don't know if I'm going to do that very much. Those things very much, if at all, probably not very much. And especially because mostly probably they're stat-basic stuff, right? But anyway. But yeah, it's nice to be getting some more variety with confidant stuff, because I will be hanging out with confidants more. And I've noticed that all your party members seem to have pretty fleshed out confidant stuff, which makes a lot of sense. And also you can take all of the side confidants to places like this too. Ikebukuro is mostly known for its skyscrapers. I never realized I hadn't had a planetarium there. I guess they keep it exciting by doing things like hiring famous actors as tour guides, which is interesting. In any case, it's not the kind of place you'd visit alone. I recommend taking someone. I know you can bring Yusuke there. I wonder if you can bring Makoto there, because at one point or another I want to go ahead and do a date with Makoto in the afternoon, because you can bring her out to anywhere, and it's, you know, it's of course going to be cute, because, you know. So I really want to show off, like, maybe a couple of those dates, because I don't even think I've seen even close to all of that, and if I did, I probably won't remember most of it. So you finished reading Night Skies. In fact, I might take her on a good few now that, really, frankly, I'm just... you know, leisurely pacing out everyone else's confidants anyway. The planetarium in Ikebukuro is probably the closest one to here. So that's pretty convenient. Ikebukuro. One of Tokyo's main hubs, shops and entertainment surround the station. Enjoy the stars. The planetarium atop a skyscraper is the ultimate spot for viewing stars. Heck ye. You now have information on a new hangout spot, Ikebukuro Planetarium. You can also invite people who may like it there to hang out with you. It'd be fun to go with someone, just don't fall asleep while they project the constellations, okay? Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time.
Pay attention!
Hey, quit sleeping over there! Jeez, you all look like a bunch of dead fish. This is my voice now, because it just fits my old asshole persona. What was it, your phone? Video games? I know you're up late. Always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days, rah, rah. Did you wake up at sunrise when you were a teenager? I doubt it, motherfucker. But maybe most of them did back then, I don't even know. Hey, Durgan, are you awake? Look at this map. Look at this map. You know that you can see the sunrise the earliest atop Mount Fuji, right? Tell me why that is. Because of high altitude.
Exactly.
That's right. Exactly. The more east and south you go, the earlier the sun. I'm trying to kind of mimic his actual voice actor voice. I just kind of realized that. Maybe I was doing that subconsciously before, because it sounds pretty similar. Anyway, however, what affects it most is altitude. So, excluding the outlying islands, the sun rises earliest on Mount Fuji. Wow, really? Durgan-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he? We go through this every day, people. If you follow a guide, or if you use the fancy, lovely Phantom Thieves cheaty feature, and see, you get called on every day at least once, right? Most of the students in the class would, way before by now, because it's been a good few months that we've been here now, right? I'm trying to remember when, at least half a year. Didn't we come here in like May? I don't even remember what year it was. But it's been a good while. And we answer every question right. So it's like, shouldn't it be known by now that I am really smart? I don't know. There's a lot of weird inconsistencies in games always, but they're trying to make it a fun, interesting experience above something to make sense. And I think they do a great job of that with Persona. In general, and 5 especially in my opinion, but still, it's a bit, this whole classroom system. And especially the dialogue afterward, but, you know. Clearly they want to ego reward the player for getting the thing right, and that's probably why this comes in. At least that's what I imagine, why that's so overblown and repetitive, but anyway. That said, who knows when dawn will ever come for this country? Government and police are completely incompetent. Those phantom thieves need to be caught before anything else. We'll show you. We'll show you who's just. Heck ye, Morgana, we're gonna show all of them. How many days left till we send the calling card? 4? Well, make sure you're ready for it. I will. Don't worry about that, Morgana. Hey, I saw a vending machine in Akihabara selling mystery stew. I hear it's a seasonal item sold only during the fall and winter. What is that? Never heard of something like that before. It looks like you've become well informed about Lunar Time's seasonal specials too. I have nothing left to teach you. You are now a master at Tessa, sharing your wisdom with others. Oh cool, thanks, but what does that even... That's funny. I think Foodie Girl watches too much, kung fu flicks or what have you. Or anime or... all sorts of things could be referenced there the more I think about it. Anyway, I'm just going and looking around at all the white dots all over the school right now. After the House of Representatives adjourns, it'll be the election. Are you interested in politics? I am. It's great that you can think that way. I just can't get excited about politics. But I still need to cover politics in Newspaper Club. Maybe I'll write about a popular candidate. I just want to see what you say. What she'd say if you said I was. Actually, honestly, that's the one I picked. But what's funny, in real life, I'm not at all interested in politics. It's not just a disinterest. It's just an anxiety of, oh god, it's just something that just stresses me out to think about, so I don't think about it. Because it's just perpetuating the same old broken system and broken values and money-fueled selfishness in the guise of helping the country. And anyway. You know what? Why am I wandering? I want to sort of just see what's available right now. So Haru's up there. Although, also, Makoto just might not be around very much right now, and it would make sense if she's stressing out over Sai, which she has to be, knowing her hug. And the whole thing we're gonna do to her sister, so, yeah. Rooftop Haru time! Haru is Bean. Let's do some double Haru fun times. She's a good friend. Yeah! We just need to wait until the day of the announcement. I'll be taking care of these plants until then. Did you need something in the meantime, Darkoon? What's up with the veggies? Oh yeah, that's right. They should be ready, right? Those ones have done enough growing, so we can harvest them now. Yay! Yay! There we go. They've grown so well. Yay! Hoip. I'm feeling confident about these ones. Treat them with care and respect, okay? Okay, thank you. Moonlight carrot. Yay, carrots of the moonlight, which do full SP restored. That's so hoip. Hoip. Anyway, let's hang with Haru. I came to see Haru, hang out with Haru. Alright, I found a place that serves an especially rare type of coffee. Would you be interested in joining me there? Haru's inviting me out. I'll have to act like the proper gentleman. Given my current proficiency, I think I can escort Haru like a gentleman. I can become closer with Haru thanks to the persona Daikini. I feel my with Haru will grow stronger soon. See, the way this is phrased and presented is rather, we're going on a date-ish. And I guess you can decide that's what it is, but, well, you know, in my headcanon, we're dating Makoto. Akira is dating Makoto. And I'm sorry, his name's Akira to me, all you Ren people. I know there's a lot of Ren people. Because so much of the fan art that's like, you know, comics and stuff, they use the name Ren. And I understand why. It's because it's the name in the anime, but I don't tend to watch anime. My Japanese consumption goes into games 90% of the time. I used to watch anime, but I just play Japanese games now. And I play a lot of, you know, I get the anime story thing fixed from these games because there's so many good anime-ish games out there. And I'd rather play those for a lot of reasons. But regardless, oh yeah, it's kind of date-ish, which I'm not sure if I like just the implication of, oh, this could really be at least taken as a date by anyone who sees me, and I don't know, like, you can't really specify, oh, hey, this isn't a date because I'm with another girl. Like, you can't seem to do that, which, or, well, maybe at some point you can, but not, like, as, although maybe it's literally just a friend's thing. I bet Haru is probably thinking that. It's just a friend's thing, but the way it was, everything was phrased, I gotta act like a proper gentleman. Now, you know, like, Haru was asking me out was the other thing that kind of rung a bell in my brain. Like, I don't think my Akira would actually think like that. Oh, if she asking me out, if so, I need to, like, clarify, okay, hey, I'm taken, you know. But anyway, hang out with her. And it's decided. Now, of course, in these kind of games, it's just left ambiguous so that you can have whatever waifu you want. I know that's the reason for that, but I feel like they could have written this better. But they'd have to end up having a lot more modulations, which would cost time and money, and I understand. I do. But I'd still rather it be, you know what I mean? This particular restaurant is an expensive hotel buffet. Hopefully the coffee lives up to that reputation. I really like that sunset bus ride transition there, really cool. Do you remember how I mentioned before about my newfound interest in coffee? Well, I've decided to start studying the topic more seriously by going out to places like this. I've been keeping it a secret from my fiancé, though. You see, just a single cup of the dark ivory coffee here costs roughly 6,000 yen. Well, I mean, you are extremely rich, so you have no reason to not be able to splurge on stuff like this. Especially because you have no desire to hoard money like your dad did, so, yeah, it must be amazing. I've heard it is. Apparently the beans they use are exceedingly rare. At the very least, we should try it before passing judgment. Well, shall we order? I'll be paying for your cup as well. Cheers. What? Oh, I get it. You're thanking me for treating you, right? You're funny, Dergy. Anyway, it's only natural that I pay for you today. Why'd she go, what about that? Maybe cheers kind of put her off? I don't know. Or maybe she was expecting me to protest. I invited you here, after all. Duh. Now, part of me wanted to protest, but, you know, I don't know. I just wanted to see what happened if you did that. And also, I just think it's kind of courteous. If someone's insisting like that, why would you just... I don't know. It's a common courtesy thing. I know why. It's just... Sometimes I feel like you should just let the person... If they're like, yep, I'll pay. Then why not let them? If you know that they're fine with it. And especially because she's fucking loaded, of course she's fine with it. Of course it won't really hurt her or anything. And she wants to do this out of the kindness of her heart. Let people do kind things for you, man. I wonder how it will taste. Well, here we go. Now, of course, if you know that they're kind of, you know, bending over backwards for you too much, you need to be like, okay, dude, you know, you don't have to do that, you know. But in this situation, just let her do it. Although, maybe the implication is, okay, I want to date her. Oh, man, I've got to be the gentleman here, and I've got to, you know what I mean? Maybe that's part of it, and I don't know. And maybe it's also a Japanese culture thing, like it's super a thing, but I also know that's an American culture thing. But, well, I don't really fit into most American culture, despite being American, so shrug. Anyway, this coffee is clearly distinct from what Sojiro serves at Leblon. It has a slightly fragrant aroma, paired with mild flavor. This is undoubtedly delicious, yet I would barely consider it coffee. Apparently it's brewed using beans gathered from elephant dung. I can taste the elephant.
I'm sorry.
I apologize for not disclosing that to you earlier. I mean, there's also cat poop coffee. We've actually used that in our coffee itself. Anyway, I just thought you might find it hard to enjoy if you had known ahead of time. Surprised to hear it first myself, but it's actually why I wanted to try to begin with. Another rare type of coffee. Kopi Luwak, yep, and we actually know about that because we actually used it. And, yeah. Also, that enough flavor differs depending on what animal is consumed by. Yeah, cats. Do you think about? Oh no, let's ask him now. I'd rather not think about it. Yeah, that'd probably be the best. It would absolutely be terrible if we got. I love how she's just like, hey, can we like have your cat eat coffee beans and see what happens if he poops? Oh my god, really, Haru? She's so interesting. Coffee is so profound. Indeed. Haru-chan? Who dat? Oh, that's probably one of the Okumura Foods executives, right? Takakura-san? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I remember this. I think she's mentioned him before, actually, specifically by name. What a strange place for us to meet. It's not often I see people your age at this luxurious buffet. Well, I mean, you know she's got the money for it, dude. And who's this? Oh, he's a friend from school. Dergy, this is Takakura-san, the new president of Okumura Foods. By the way, it looks like we will be able to avoid litigation. We somehow settled on decent terms. You don't need to worry. Oh, and about your shares, you should consider letting the company hold on to them for the time being. I'm sure you have enough on your plate already, given everything that's happened to you.
No.
Well, I'm sorry to bring that up while you two are enjoying yourselves here. That aside, how are things going with Sugimura-kun? You know, these days you need to reserve a wedding hall almost a year in advance if you want a good one. Yeah, he's just really still like her father in trying to using her for personal gain in his own way. And also he's pressing the marriage because that would help Okumura Foods, and he's the president now, and that's all he cares about still, and fuck you, dude. Sometimes it worries me how laid back you are, Haru-chan, because I'm a stuck-up bastard who only wants your money. Fuck you, dude. Right, we're in the process. How about you go fucking stick your head back up your ass? Actually, wait, no, your head's already really far up it. Why don't you fucking fuck yourself? Go away before I kill you, Takakura. Well, I should be heading back to the office now. Oh, but please allow me to pay for your drinks. No, that's quite alright. I don't want you to use this as fucking leverage later, because I bet he would. And, about the shares, I can handle them for now. I'm going to protect that which my father left for me. I understand. Please do try to reconsider, though, because, you know, if I had the money, that'd be great, and that's all I care about, you know. I don't give a fuck about you or anyone else. I just care about money. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna continue being an asshole. Because, you know, that's all he does. That was a lie. There's no way I can handle the responsibilities I have to deal with right now. I mean, I'm just an experienced high schooler, but I can't leave the company in Takakura-san's hands. Hey, what did you think of him? He was a little sketchy, man. Agreed. Apparently a few employees have been accusing him of being a dishonest, greedy villain. But then there are others who practically revere his efforts. But that was like your father too. A lot of people revered your father, but you knew what he was like. Which side do I trust? Right now, the most prevalent rumor about Takakura-san is that he was pleased by my father's passing. I mean, he was certainly the person who stood to benefit the most from it, and it's hard to deny that fact. But he says he's trying to rebuild our company image. I just can't tell if he really means it. You know, sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I didn't have money, if I was normal. Don't get me wrong, the company is definitely important, but it's often nothing more than a source of stress. With you guys, though, I feel like I actually belong. That's why I'm going to work extra hard to make sure my harvest turned out great. Haru hug. I can sense a strong result from Haru. I believe in you, you bean. You coffee bean. That's what her name is now. Her nickname is now Coffee Bean. It's too perfect. If negotiation amidst a group of shadows fails, you can then try again. Right. Your Empress Confidant is increased to rank 4. Yay! You will now earn more EXP for Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Empress Arcana. Haru can now use Celeb Talk. Oh, and as for that Sugimura-san, that's my fiancé. Yeah, I figured. He's been really showering me with presents lately. One night he even left a bouquet of roses on my pillow. But he would have needed one of my servants to help him accomplish that, right? What a scary thought. Even worse, Takakura-san has been hurrying us to get married after what happened to my father. And it's because of the profit the marriage will bring to the company. There has to be more to the situation than just that. Are you sure? As far as I know, all he cares about is the profit, though maybe...
Yes.
Anyway, I'll look a little deeper into Takakura-san. Perhaps he truly was pleased by my father's death. Perhaps I should start asking the employees who are trying to desperately win my favor. You haven't drank any more of your coffee, Dergy. Are you gonna finish it? Well, I mean, I don't know. Drinking elephant poop is very strange now that I know I'm doing that. Oh, Darkoon, sorry about that awkwardness today. Hey, it wasn't your fault. It was his fault. He just walked up to us without any fucking regard for us at all. That's another reason why I know you can't trust him. I would know instantly that you couldn't. You took the time out of your schedule to hang out with me, but we ended up dealing with my own drama. Let's get coffee again sometime. I'll let you know if I find another nice spot. It won't always be that luxurious, though. Fine by me. If elephant poop coffee is luxurious, I honestly don't really want that anyway. Lately, I've felt so suffocated. I don't know who to trust anymore. Hug. I believe in you, Haru. But it's so reassuring to have someone like you, someone who listens to me. You're welcome, Haru. I'm going to do whatever I can to look further into Takakura-san. I might come to see you for help again if I find something. Well, see you later. See ya, Haru. Good bean, good bean, good bean. Good coffee, babe. Speaking of coffee beans, well, I mean, as long as Mishima's not available, neither is he. Unless he's like at the people. No, he'd only, be giving speeches, and that's when we'd, okay. So, yep, coffee. Oh, well, curry first. Max Sojiro, so nope. But, hey, curry! Heck ye!
Make sure you close up.
Means to be going well so far. By the way, what's that white sauce you added? Yay, more ingredients. Secret ingredient, yogurt. Very interesting to hear about all this stuff. I bet this is all legitimate curry stuff in real life, too. Just like I bet all the bean stuff is legitimate now. I'm not 100% on that. But why would they make this stuff up? I bet it's all legit. This cultured dairy product, if they made it up, I bet they'd get a stink from a lot of people that actually know this shit, you know what I mean? This cultured dairy product is used to add acidity, richness, and sweetness to the curry. It also balances out the spice level. Common in India, curry's home country, yogurt is known for its probiotics, which serve to strengthen the immune system. Yogurt, huh? I wonder if the curry changes color when you add that. You throw it all together with such gusto. Could it be the secret ingredient is confidence? Dargan guts go wheel. Nice. Curry's smelling good. This'll definitely be a hit. Yes, I died. You look so awfully proud of yourself. It's because I am. I made good shit. I made good food. Always feels good. It's like when I make a video I feels good, or write a good thing that I feel is good, or do some good shit in it in a video game. We should rest for now. Got a big day tomorrow. Yee. Well, if the site pisses you off, then fucking get off it, dude. Anyway, there haven't been many reruns of historical dramas recently, have there? I wonder if the Phantom Thieves had a hand in that. Many of those shows had noble thieves and shady people. Given current trends, it may be seen as insensitive. Nezumi Kozo was one of the gentleman thieves in the Edo period. According to one theory, he stole over 1 billion yen, making him the most wanted man of the era, and 1 billion yen was probably even more ridiculous back then, as far as amount. Now then, Durgan-kun.
Do you know the answer?
Like super ridiculous back in the Edo period, like imagine. Assuming inflation works the same way in Japan as it does over here, which I'm pretty sure inflation works the same way with currency in general, but let me know, friends. Do different currencies swell at different rates? But I swear to God, there should have been some inflation over all those years. There's been so many years since Edo. Now, I feel dumb because I literally don't know if it's even thousands or hundreds of years, but it's been a damn ass while. Anyway, he was to be paraded through the city, and punished him in a very particular way. How was he punished? Let me cheat with the internet real quick. His head was put on display.
This is it. Very good.
Which is, that's right, one of the most severe punishments of the Edo period, in fact. Well, I'd hope it was. If it wasn't, I don't want to know what the most severe looks like over there at all. Right before his execution, they did something to his appearance. They put light makeup and lipstick on and made him wear a beautiful kimono. The parading around town of a well-known criminal was a sort of performance back in the day. The citizens wouldn't have been satisfied if he had looked shabby. Wow, he got it right. Is he really a criminal? He seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying. It's really interesting how they dress him up all nicely and then they kill him. It's very interesting. It's interesting to hear cultural stuff like that. I wonder what will happen if those Phantom Thieves get arrested. These days, it won't just be their heads that will be put on display. They're having fun thinking about that, huh? I can't take this. Morgana, hug! It's gonna be all Gucci free! How many days left till we send the calling card? 3? Well, I'm sure ready for it. Yep. Days are ticking down fast. Haru's available. Wait a minute. Yep, I'm gonna have a date with Makoto today. I've been wanting to show this off, so let's go ahead and do it before I forget again. Hey, you don't have a reason to go to student council room, do you? I always, I've definitely done that a good few times before. I feel like I'm going to, you know, talk to Makoto, but I was actually targeting the student council room that whole time, just because of how the hitbox of the student council room door works, and hers. She's just kind of... If she was, like, here or something, it would be a lot easier to not accidentally trigger the door, but anyway. Because it's also probably not the hardest thing to trigger that door, too, while talking to her. Anyway, hello.
Well...
All we can do now is wait until the designated day of the heist. Sis, Makoto hug. No, I shouldn't let myself worry about it. We'll just have to wait and see for the time being. It's alright for you. Could we be together? Aww! Yeah, I definitely want to help take her mind off of it. Let's do it. I feel like I've become closer with Makoto thanks to the High Priestess persona, Scotty. I have a special bond with Makoto, Dad. It's good to take a break every so often when I hang out with Makoto. Yep, Morgana, I would suggest you stay in the bag. You know, if you don't want to get sad about the fact you can't be like this with On. Hug. Of course I want to go on a date with my girlfriend. What the fuck? Why wouldn't I? Especially because I haven't actually dubbed so to Billy Deers, because this content's not, like, super ultra fleshed out. Let's go somewhere fun.
Yes.
Actually, what does broaden our views do? Well, either way, I'll try that another time. Sounds good to me. Where are we gonna go? Somewhere stimulating would be nice. Perhaps a place I've never been to before. Let's see here. Let's take a gander at all our options here. We've got Harajuku, but we've been there with her, haven't we? I feel like... Seaside Park. I don't know if we've been there. Tsukishima, and... Okay, so we have a good few options here. We can also take her to Ogikubo, Robin Place, but nah. Sudabayashi, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what's there. Oh wait, hold on. There's like 2 parks there, right? Maybe let's go to Seaside Park. Ocean Seaside Park, huh? There's a Ferris wheel there. Wanna go? Oh, come on. Ferris wheel date. You've got to do at least one of those, right? Come on. Yeah. Did I? I don't think I've ever ridden a Ferris wheel. I'm a bit nervous. Well, shall we go? Oh, these are really nice Ferris wheels, too. Is this thing really safe? Won't it lean too far if we both sit on the same side? Actually, I can hear this terrible creaking, too.
I'm very sorry.
Sorry, I'm not used to things like this, and I'm supposed to be your senpai, too. Hey, Dirk, what do you do when you're nervous like this? Or, should I not be asking about things like that? Oh my god, this is so cute. You can lean on me. Don't tease me like that. You always do this when I'm nervous. Listen, I love you, damn it. And you're too adorable when you blush like that. It's really hard not to be like this. Oh my god, this is cute. Jeez, I'm the only one getting flustered here. My love for you just makes me seem so foolish sometimes. Oh my god! My Durgan heart! I love her. I have a special bond with Dakota. Yeah, I don't know if I've actually seen a lot of these, so I'm absolutely going to go on a bunch more of these throughout the rest of the game, because it's too awesome not to. Oh, that's right. I have something Makoto might like. Considering Makoto, I feel she'd be delighted to receive something relevant to her. Well, I feel like... Well, let's see. For me?
Thank you.
You're so considerate, thank you. Oh yeah, she liked it! Yay! Yeah, I had a feeling. It feels like touched Makoto's heart a little. Yay! I'm glad. Because she touched mine, and she didn't even need to give me something. One round is... Oh, that can be taken another way. Who knows, maybe we did it on there. Although, I feel like she would not
You're
be
back.
down for that.